Students, welcome back to the class. My today's topic is angular momentum in polar form. Last time we did angular momentum in Cartesian coordinates, but today we will do angular momentum in polar coordinates. Okay? Angular momentum in polar coordinates. Okay? So now, this is the diagram. This is the diagram. Here is an object, and the diagram is same as it in the case of torque in polar coordinates. Okay, so now here apply force, and force, this is the R, this is the displacement dr, and this will be R plus dr. Clear? Here applies force, and this will make an angle alpha with the x-axis. Here we will take the concept of momentum. Okay, here this will be the momentum. In torque we take here is an object and the case of force, but here we will take the case of momentum. Okay, this is alpha, and all of you know that what will be the expression of angular momentum in Cartesian coordinate. L was x py minus y px. This was the expression for angular momentum in Cartesian coordinate. See here, this is the angle theta. This is d theta. This angle is d theta. This is dr. This is dx. This will be dy. This is dy. Clear? And draw perpendicular here. This is the angle alpha. Draw perpendicular here. This is x, and this will be y. This will be y. Clear? Now from here, see what will be the value of cos theta and sin theta. From here, this is the right angled triangle. This is right angled triangle. What will be the angle of sin theta? Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Clear? What is perpendicular here? Perpendicular is y, and hypotenuse is, this is r, this one is r, this is r. Clear? And cos theta is equal to, what is cos theta? Base upon hypotenuse. What is base here? This is base. This is x, and hypotenuse is r. Clear? And from this, consider it first, and this is second. And from here, what is the value of from first? Value of y is equal to r sin theta, and from second x is equal to r cos of theta. Y is r sin theta, and x is r cos of theta. Clear? Now substitute these values. X is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta in this equation of angular momentum. What will be the angular momentum? L is equal to, what is x? X is r cos theta, and from here, this is alpha. This angle is alpha. We will resolve this p in two components also. This will be px, and here this will be py. Clear? So from here, what will be the value of py? This is py. What is py? Py will be, what is the py? Py will be p sine of alpha, and px is equal to this px. Px is p cos of alpha. Clear? As this is angle alpha, this will be the angle, this is again angle alpha. ठीक है, तो क्या आएगा? पी वाई इज इक्वल टू पी साइन अल्फा एंड पी एक्स इज इक्वल टू पी कॉस ऑफ अल्फा. ठीक, तो यहाँ से क्या आएगा? अब आपका देखिए एल क्या आएगा? आर कॉस थीटा, पी वाई इज पी साइन अल्फा, तो पी साइन ऑफ अल्फा. बीच में साइन क्या है? माइनस माइनस वाई. पी एक्स इज पी कॉस ऑफ alpha. Py is p sine alpha, and this is px is p cos alpha. This is horizontal component, this is vertical component. If this angle is alpha, this will be alpha. Clear? So these components will be py is p sine alpha and px is p cos of alpha. So we substitute these values here. Or cos theta p sine alpha minus y. What is the value of y? Y is or cos theta p sine alpha minus y is r sine theta, or sine theta cos of alpha. So r is common, or cos theta, here is p again, this is p cos of alpha, or p is common, p is here, p is here. Clear bacha? p is here, p is here, r is here, r p is common. अंदर क्या आएगा? cos थीटा साइन ऑफ अल्फ़ा माइनस साइन थीटा cos ऑफ अल्फ़ा. आर पी कॉमन आ गया. अंदर क्या आएगा? cos थीटा साइन अल्फ़ा माइनस साइन थीटा cos ऑफ अल्फ़ा. ओके, तो व्हाट विल बी द फॉर्मूला? आर पी, आप इसको ऐसे लिख सकते हो, ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, साइन अल्फ़ा cos थीटा माइनस cos अल्फ़ा साइन ऑफ theta. ठीक है, but all of you know that this is exterior angle. Alpha is exterior angle. We consider this angle phi. This is phi. ठीक है, तो alpha is exterior angle and these two angles are interior opposite angles, and all of you know that exterior angle is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles. So alpha is equal to theta plus phi. You can write down here because exterior angle is equal to sum of two opposite interior angles. Clear? So sin alpha is equal to theta plus phi. Now alpha minus theta is equal to phi. थीटा को यहाँ ले आए तो phi is equal to alpha minus theta. Now what will be this equation? This will be L is equal to or P sin A minus B. Sin A minus B, because sin A minus B is equal to sin A minus B is equal to sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin of B. We use this trigonometric formula here, and this will become L is equal to or P sin alpha minus theta, sin A cos B minus cos A sin of B, that is sin A minus B. And what is sin alpha minus theta? Alpha minus theta किसके बराबर है? sin alpha minus theta is equal to phi. See here, alpha minus theta is equal to alpha, this is theta, phi is alpha minus theta. ठीक है, phi is alpha minus theta. Alpha minus theta is equal to phi. So we substitute here L is equal to RP sin of phi, and L is equal to this will become R cross P. Clear? This will convert into cross product, because cross product is equal to RP sin of phi. ठीक है, यहाँ से यही बनेगा ना, as A cross B is equal to AB साइन ऑफ थीटा. ठीक है, तो सेम सिचुएशन इधर बन गई, आर पी साइन ऑफ फाई. दिस विल बी एल इज इक्वल टू एंगुलर मोमेंटम इज इक्वल टू आर क्रॉस पी. दिस इज द एक्सप्रेशन फॉर एंगुलर मोमेंटम in polar form, or polar coordinates in polar form. Clear? Next I will discuss with you very conceptual points, that is relation between torque and angular momentum. See carefully. You have to keep in mind all the formulas. You have to keep in mind all the formulas or relations, and the relation between torque and angular momentum will be, we know that L is equal to this one, and L we have derived or cross P. L is or cross P. This is first equation. Now differentiate both sides with respect to T. We have with respect to T. What will be here? dl upon dt. dl upon dt is equal to, हम कर लेंगे इसको, क्या करेंगे, d upon dt r cross p. ठीक. And this is the multiplication in differentiation. And what is the formula? Formula will be r into dp upon dt plus p into dr upon dt. You know the formula of differentiation. What is the formula in differentiation? d upon dt u into v. If you have this type of relation, so how will, this is the case of multiplication. So what is the formula? Formula will u kept here and differentiation is dv upon dt. ओके, बीच में हम साइन लेते हैं प्लस का, फिर v को फिर हम क्या करेंगे, v को ऐसे रखेंगे और डिफरेंशिएशन लेंगे u की. दिस इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर फाइंडिंग डिफरेंशिएशन इन केस ऑफ व्हेन two values are multiplied. Okay, ub. So this is r cross p. So what will be r cross p? First r is here, and differentiation of dp upon dt plus sign of plus here, sign of plus, and p is here, and differentiation of r dr upon dt. Clear? So now dl upon dt will be, what is dp upon dt? dp upon dt is the rate of change of momentum, and as per Newton's second law of motion, dp upon dt is equal to force. किसके बराबर है ये? Force के. As per Newton's second law of motion, force is directly proportional to the rate of change of momentum. So what will be here? What will be here? This is cross. This is cross. Here is cross. What will be here? R cross F. This will be force plus P cross, what is dr upon dt? dr upon dt. dr upon dt is velocity b. ठीक है, rate of change of displacement, that is velocity v. Clear? Then dl upon dt is equal to r cross f plus, what is the value of p? P is the product of mass into velocity. Clear? So we can put here mv into v. Clear? And this will be 0 because the multiplication of the cross product of two similar vectors is always equal to 0. So this will be 0. So what will be here? dl upon dt is equal to r cross f. And what is r cross f? R cross f is torque. R cross f is torque. Clear? So this is the relation between torque and angular momentum. Clear? उसके बाद हम रिलेशन ले लेते हैं, relation between torque and power. Torque and power. See, torque, we know that the relation between torque and power, what will be the relation? Work done is equal to tau d theta. All of you know work done is equal to tau d theta. ये आपने किया हुआ है. अब now dividing both sides by dt. Dividing both sides by dt. तो what क्या आएगा? dw upon dt is equal to tau d theta upon dt. And what is the change of work done? The rate of change of work done is called power. P is equal to tau into d theta upon dt is equal to omega. Omega is angular velocity. किसके बराबर है ये? Angular tau into d theta. Angular velocity. This is tau into omega. This is the relation between torque and power. Clear? Now the next conceptual part is geometric mean of angular momentum. ठीक है? So see here, this is the diagram. This is the diagram. Consider this part. This is R and this is dr. Clear? So this will become a parallelogram. This will become a parallelogram. And you know that the aerial velocity, this is related to aerial velocity. This is the concept of Kepler's law of class 11th that falls in the chapter gravitation. What is dA? dA is the this is parallelogram. So dA क्या आएगा? Half of the area of parallelogram, that is r cross dr. half of r cross dr. Then dA is equal to 1/2 r into what is dr? We can dA upon dt and dr upon dt. We can write down here like this. We're multiplying, dividing both sides by divide both sides by dt. Clear? Divide both sides by dt. So see here, dA upon dt is equal to 1/2 r into what is dr upon dt? dr upon dt is the velocity, rate of change of distance, that is velocity. And what will be the value of, we can write down here the value of v, where value of v is p upon m. How? You know that momentum is equal to mass into velocity. Momentum किसके बराबर है? mass into velocity के. तो what will be the v here? p upon m. We can write down here like this कि velocity किसके बराबर आएगी? हम p को m को इसके नीचे ले जाएंगे, p upon m. From this relation we can find the substitute the value of velocity v, that is p upon m. So now dA upon dt is equal to 1/2. This is r into p. What will be this? This will be r cross p. What is r cross p? R cross p is angular momentum. All of you know r cross p is angular momentum, as L is equal to r cross p. आपको पता है, आपने किया हुआ है ये सारा रिलेशन, अभी पीछे हमने किया था. तो L is r cross p is L upon this will be m. तो L क्या आ जाएगा आपके पास? What will be the value of L here? L here will be 2m. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दो 2m, इसको कर दो dA upon dt. L क्या आ जाएगा? L क्या आएगा? 2m यहाँ नीचे आ गया, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दो इसको इसके साथ, तो क्या आ जाएगा? 2m dA upon dt. This is the geometric mean of angular momentum. This is all about today. Thank you.